Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Synthesis. We're in normal mode. This is the Atlas Part 3. Came up to the freighter because I realized that I didn't have any platinum on me. And so I threw some gold and silver into the medium refiner and made some platinum. Just in case. I think you need it for something. I don't know if it's the star seed or if it's the remembrance, but because I can't remember that far back. But I went ahead and made some. Couldn't find any in the space station to buy. Alrighty.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Atlas station number 7 coming up. There it is. Watch it turn me all the way back around. For goodness sake. Here it is. One planet again. All right. It's getting kind of late in the evening, but I wanted to do all of this in one day so that nothing got broken. Ouch. Ran into a rock. Faterscopy system. Or Faterscopy system. Something like that. Right. Turned up the game volume just a little bit. I feel like I'm struggling to hear things. I have actually reloaded the game. There we go. Got that one. That is apparently not one. Is there any end there? No. Cheating. There's so many of these lights now. A lot of people stop even trying to get them, but I like to try to get them all. It's like my biggest reason for doing the Atlas is getting the words, but I do like having that starseed when I start wanting to use the distance and route calculator. Definitely need to be able to see those black holes. I am going to try to do a tutorial on using the distance and route calculator. I happen to think it's a brilliant tool. If you've got someplace that you want to go and you want to be able to set up a base there or do more than just, buy a multi-tool or a starship. It's helpful if you're trying to buy a specific freighter because you can go camp out at that system and jump around a little bit until you have that freighter battle come up. Then you don't have to depend on multiplayer. But as it is, traveling through portals is very limited right now. Sure, Hello Games had their reasons for stopping us from using portals to travel. I don't know what the reason is. You'll catch me silent right there, because I just missed out. So I had already been playing the game before they shut down portal travel like that. But the thing was, I didn't have glyphs yet and didn't know how to use portals yet. So here we are at the Nectiunt Ed abstraction. Nectiunt Ed. Bring us meaning if you are capable. What is learned can never be unlearned. I am afraid that I have seen too much. There are glimpses, half-remembered visions of a time before time. I see the birth of the first star, I see the things that dwelt within it, the eyes that watched. I see what the Atlas saw at that moment of its activation. Atlas stones are not stones. The station is not a station. I am not what I think I am. I'm not even sure that I exist. The Atlas does not care. The Atlas demands its threnody, its repetition sublime. I silence my fears and renew my dedication to the path. Only the voyage matters. The destination calls to me. And there's State Phasure. There's the Cadmium one. Oh, I got that in the way. Oops, I need to. I hit the button twice. Silence is so weird. Now that I think about it, I think there's 10 stations. But we won't fool around too much. We'll try to get all the way through to the end. Hate dragging things out, and because I'm doing 2 shows at the same time, we're sort of now on week 2. And we're still way back on last Sunday when I shot all of this for me. Alrighty. Bosh bosh. See, we got a rifle. It's B class. Starting to look around for stuff for the next multi-tool. I already have a scanner and a mining beam upgrade. It's in a container. Let's see if we get lucky here. Can't leave during the Atlas path to go run after that multi-tool because I don't want to leave this area of space because I don't want to reset the Atlas. Alright, let's get out of here. Even if I come right back here, I think it would still ask me to reset it. There's definitely ways to make the travelers show up in every system except for abandoned systems. But like I said, if you interfere with the Atlas too much, then you might cause it to break. And we definitely don't want to do that. Flying into asteroids everywhere. Of course, this system has platinum. I gave up too soon. God, that fleet sounds like it's landing right inside the Atlas. Another Gex system. I guess we won't need too many Gex words after all of this. There's hundreds and hundreds of words. And with Beyond update, they added another 700 words, so we won't run out of words to learn. I never have. I don't have a single save that's gotten all of the words. And just out of laziness. It can be done. I know quite a few people who have all the words. Doesn't always pay though. If you have any intention of doing the Artemis mission, make sure you do it before you have all the words. Because you need to learn words in one part of that mission, and it can really mess things up. The only way that I know of to fix that problem is if you're on PC. You can go into the save editor and delete some words, and that fixes the problem. But yeah, it's like a PC is the only place to fix it, and since most people are on PS4, it's not really a good option. Righty. Anus Fron Convergence. Onus Fron. This is like mostly Atlas language. Udilical C cube tussle our eyes. I did not. Do not be yodel. I've become the servant of this ancient sentience. It guides me through the cosmos, ever searching, never deviating. Have others come before me? Have others faltered upon the path of the Atlas? Only in ending will revelation arise. Resistance will not be permitted. The Atlas wishes for me to know what it's like to create. It wishes to share some portion of its being. I sense that it cares deeply about this journey. That it is trying to show me something it cannot articulate through word or demonstration. I have no choice but to proceed. This is destined. It is the program. I've always been searching, and I cannot falter. There's the Novi reclaimant.
Product constructed.
Nova is next. Ow. Just hurt myself. I don't like yellow sky. What do we have? A regular starball planet. Of course, the only lush planets that are actually nice have this terrible colored skies. Ouch. Good grief. You want to maybe land? There we go. Higashi Nanu X Junction. I crashed. Boy, we're almost there. Almost have all the suit slots.
Product received.
Keep buying C-class hyperdrives. I probably don't need them anymore. Here's a B-class submachine gun. Oops. Forgot to look for scanners. Let me out, for goodness sake. Nope. The likelihood of getting dumped into a wealthy system on the Atlas path is pretty low. Alright. There's a traveler. Fantastic. Let's see here. Read the paper. What's it giving me? Nanites, awesome. Not quite enough to pay for the pay for the glyph, but that's okay. So there is a traveler in a Gex system, and I don't see any more travelers. Let's go get this glyph. Like we might be going to the Yellow Sky Lush after all. But it's nighttime maybe, so not a problem. Is that a settlement right there, and another building over there. Crunch. Crunch. Nice bright red grass. Hello. Alright, here's number 15, one to go. Just look around really quickly. There's a bird. Just trying to make a little bit of cash as we go. I'm spending 1 million units in every star system. Got. That's the wrong side of the building. Oh, I didn't quite get it. There we go. We've learned a lot of Gek over the last few Atlas stations, so I hope that it pays off here. Here, nanite box, there it is. Alrighty, I approach the terminal, but something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. Surfaces feel hot, hidden machinery clinks and whirs, and alert sounds warning. Hi, dagger, you cherry. The alarm raised. Is this the same one we got last time? I think so. Alright. Let's learn new recipes. We are starting to learn the stasis device now. So we'll grab the quantum processor and the cryogenic chamber. Alright. Very cool. And our standing with the Gek increases. That's a lucky stop. Let's go ahead and update that manual save. while we're here. More nav data. What did we get from the barrel? I have no idea. It didn't tell me. A microprocessor for one thing. Huh, I don't know. Got something from the barrel, but I don't know what. Here we go.
Orbital station coordinates received.
And May Gildard system. We have a very poor Korvax system. Good grief. Keep running into asteroids. How much do we have now? We're up to 60 tritium just from running into asteroids. There's so many of these things. Good Lord. Korvax. Word for required. I know, I've missed a bunch of words there. I was distracted. Warning. Every time I see the word warning, I think of Lost in Space. Warning. So many words now. It's best to just kind of try to run between them, pick them up several at a time. I'm getting a couple words here and there, but not very many. That's all right. The Abino-Hilad abstraction. There is no sanctuary, only communion. Closed now, or close. I don't know, out of context. Must be close. I am close to the end. The truth of the universe is fire. The soul is light. I am the experiment and the observer, all creation constructed for my journey. I see the universe around me, and I know that it is good. I see the universe around me, and I know that I shall create my own. Not long now, not far to go. The stars beckon with cold fire, and I rush to meet them soon, very soon. Modified quanta.
Product constructed.
All right. I've not been remembering to save before exiting the Atlas, and I just realized that. About every third time at this point. Lots of frozen planets here. Oh, that is the weirdest color space station I've ever seen. Salmon pink. Trippy. I think I probably have enough hyperdrives. And there isn't one here anyway. It's a poor system, so this rifle is not going to lead us anywhere. There hasn't been a single traveler in the bar. Used to be really common in Next. I don't even know why I look at ships in a poor system. When I see one that I like, I just get mad. And no traveler. Nope. Alright. Takes less time when there isn't a traveler, but we just need one more. Just one more to go.
Orbital station coordinates received.
See, Kiev's. I didn't catch that. Kiev's bar? Oh, Kiev's Burr. Medium wealth Viking system. Looks like a nice lush over there. What's that? Aggressive sentinels, huh? When I'm done with the Atlas, I'm gonna check and make sure that we've been playing normal mode this whole time. Because, good God, every lush has bad sentinels. Ugh. Get tired. Oh, good. Lots of Viking words. Viking word for wish. What does a Viking wish for? I suppose they wish to know the truth about Hirkin now. There's a lot of religious themes in this game, in the lore. And I wonder, about the writer of the lore, if it's veiled commentary, like J.R.R. Tolkien's stories. My nose itches. Let's see. I don't know if I got them all or not. Alrighty. Nenakina Raya. Do not turn away. Know our inescapable truth and despair. The final interface is revealed. The Atlas beckons. I'm elated, terrified, broken. I've come so very far. It wishes for me to obey. If I am to hold the power of creation, it will be in chains. I am a gifted power. I am enslaved to the imitation of life. There's the heart of the sun. So we'll make 2 of those. And we will go birth a new star. After this commercial break at the space station. It's a pretty looking planet. That grass is just stunningly blue. They were talking in chat about white-colored grass on a lush, and apparently a couple of people have seen it before. I've never seen it. So, yeah, apparently that's possible. You know how excited I get when we find a planet that has brown grass, a brown grass lush. Did I say this was a medium or a poor system? C-class anyway. Here's a scanner. Alrighty. Let's grab some nanites and go birth a new star. See a traveler over there. Nope, no travelers. Go. Oh, good grief. Session Luan. Or Kession Luan. I don't know. I suppose it depends on what language you're speaking. when you do the atlas, if it strikes your fancy to take the time, land on all those planets and scan everything, it's an amazing amount of money. And you never know what you might find. Might be something truly awesome. You might find a white grass lush, who knows? I know that John Hall is in Eisentam, and we'll probably go to Eisentam at the end of the Artemis mission. We will definitely be doing it in Perma 2020, but we won't stop there because once we get to Eisentam, then we'll need to get to the UAS, and we'll adventure on our way there, perhaps. It's so quiet in here. Alrighty, here we go. I say this every single time. Do this slowly. Wait for each one of these things to come up. See how it's coming up? And the reason is because it gets stuck coming up if you engage the next one. It doesn't happen every time, but it can happen. It has happened to me. And that save was done until, I think it was Abyss. When Abyss came out, some things got settled down and fixed. And then he was finally able to complete the Atlas. That save is stuck on my old computer. Probably forever. One heart of the sun required. Did I make it? But it's out of range. Good grief. Really? How about now? That is a really, really long distance. If you stand here and you look at your ship, it's almost 200 units. It's pretty far. Okay, here we go. Heart of the sun. Clarity, truth, actuality, Pusuji. Don't know what that last word means. I stand at the interface of the Atlas. I stand at the forge of worlds. This is how it showed me what it was. This is how the Atlas shared the nature of its life, the workings of its mind. It never required prayer. It never required worship. All that it asked of me, all that it ever wanted, it was just input. It was just a user. Unbidden, the Atlas seeds gravitate towards the doorway. The void is meant to be filled. Nothingness yearns for a soul. If I do this, a star will be born. If I do this, I will become more than I ever thought possible. Birth a new star. There is nothing, and then there is everything. I see a star blaze to life within the void, the spread of life, planets, creatures, to give it meaning. For a moment, I am as the Atlas is. For a moment, I am the creator of worlds. The fabric of time and space stands revealed to me, black holes swarming from system to system. The Atlas screams. And there's the starseed. And we'll go over to the ship. But we gotta take a picture of our star. Wait for that thing to disappear. That's the same music that you hear when you locate a portal. If you thought that was familiar, that's what it is. Alright, let's take... Gotta take something out of here, so we'll move the hazard protection. And gotta get that out of the way. And there's the starseed.
Technology installed.
Alright, let's grab a save. And when we come back next time, we will go through some black holes. I think it's 2. It's 1 or 2. Little bit of a extra long episode there. It's going backwards for a long time there. We'll have to change ships so that we don't damage our main ship here. We'll change over to the Radiant Pillar once we get to the black hole system. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.